Sheesh, I had no idea I was gonna be driving this home, guys. No way. So squished over here in the back. Man, not gonna lie, it's looking so much better. Hey everybody, welcome back to Nico Brothers. So basically we checked out that old Zephyr and I thought it was kind of funny looking, but now the more and more I think about it, I kind of want it. I kind of looking into some research and people are actually buying and selling one. This one went for close to $30,000. Obviously clean title with no damage, but I just played this one and I won it for $1,300 and I was like, not bad, $1,300, that's pretty good, even the price of the generator. But unfortunately they didn't let it go and they want $2,000. So I was like, a couple $100 off. I was like, they'll probably let it go. And they didn't let it go. So now they want to say they have a buy it now price for $2,000. Basically that was the reserve. And I've been on the fence. Should I buy it for $2,000 and try to drive it home and get this thing kind of patched up together? And I mean, the mechanics are there. It was awesome that it runs and drives. The AC works, the slide comes out, everything seems to be working properly, except for that rear end, you know, kind of thing. And then still to drive it home and it's raining. So I'm like, buy it, don't buy it. But it is a good deal. I still feel like it's a good deal and enough meat in the bone to become a good project for somebody too. I don't know if I'm gonna fix it all the way or we'll see, because I have a lot of projects already lined up. So the choice is now, do we wait 6 days and play it again, or do we just let it go and forget about it, or do we buy it now and deal with this headache right now? I think we should deal with it. I honestly, the chances are good of still, you know, it runs and drives. So I just feel so much more confident. If it didn't run, then I'm like, nah, I'm out. The floor kind of made me, you know, worried about to see the support underneath and stuff. Let's do it, guys. Buy it now. Right here, there we go. Buy it now. Confirm purchase. Am I gonna regret this? Am I asking for a lot of problems and issues? It could be, or it could be nice. Make some money and move on. It's always a risk buying stuff on the auction. But hey, no risk, no reward. I say we do it. $2,000, how bad can it be? After fees, it's probably be closer to $3,000, but I still think that's a good deal. Because like I said, the generator alone is probably worth that much. And then you still have the engine with only 30,000 miles on it. Congratulations, we got it. And now I gotta pay for it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pick it up and hopefully drive it home. All right, guys, we got our vest and we're gonna head over to the yard. Unfortunately, it's dark, it's cold, it's raining, and we're gonna get wet. And we definitely have some skylights in the back, so that's gonna be fun to drive. I don't even know. It's gonna be an adventure for sure, but let's go over there. Our appointment is basically at 10 o'clock, which is about like 10 minutes, so we need to head over there. Good thing it's not too far. It's gonna be a short drive. Luckily, we're close. That's why I was really excited about it, because it's right here in our local yard. Why not? Usually we drive like 7, 8, 10 hours for these kind of things, so this is nice that it's not too far from the shop, because it's gonna be an adventure either way. So let's head out there and bring it home. Definitely coming down, but hey, this isn't too bad. We're not like in a category 5 hurricane or anything, you know, just a little bit of rain. This is nice, this is okay. Hopefully it'll stop sooner or later, but it is what it is. Life goes on. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it pours, but it'll be okay. That's part of the journey. Let's go get our RV. All right, guys, so got to do some research about the thing I bought, even though I already bought it. But anywho, I seen another one far away going for $117,000. $2,000, that's insane. Like, that's crazy. But they're saying back in the day, this thing was worth $450,000. So it's like $500,000. Man, I don't understand where they come up with these numbers or how the pricing is set for RVs. I'm so shocked. Like, what makes it different? What makes it so much more valuable? I guess the diesel engine, it does have that giant generator coming out, a lot of little, you know, perks and stuff, but dang, that's insane. And for the price that we bought it, for less than $3,000. I mean, I don't have an RV junkyard, but man, what an idea. Honestly, these parts for sure are expensive. The generator seen on eBay going for like $4,000 or $5,000. So that alone should be the money, and not even including the engine that's running with 30,000 miles on it. So right now I'm stoked, I'm happy, but also scared and worried. But that's part of it, it's exciting. Hopefully there's enough meat in the bone to flip it, make some money, and move on. We'll see, guys, we're getting close. All right, guys, so we're in the heavy yard, just kind of waiting for our appointment, but doing some research, I found this one before that went for $28,000. I thought it was the same make and model, but apparently it's not. This one has 2 slides, ours has 1, but this is a V10 Ford, so I guess this is a gas. This one's a gas one going for $30,000. Ours is a diesel, probably with a 400 horsepower, which is way better, way better. So I'm even more excited. I definitely got to check the specs out. It's hard to find information online which one it is exactly, but we'll do some digging and see what we bought for $3,000. All right, guys, so it's been about 15-20 minutes since we've seen him. He said he's going to drive it out. He hasn't drove it out yet. It's not that big of a yard. I feel bad. It's like maybe he's having some issues or something, and we might have to go get it ourselves. We'll see. I said run and drive, and it started, so that doesn't mean he can drive it home, obviously. So we get that, but it's nice if it just comes out, then you're good to go. But so far, that's not the case, and we'll see what happens. Who knows? Just hanging around, waiting. Could be worse. All right. Lights are on, windshield wipers are rolling. Shoot, that's a great sign. Nice. Woo. Hot dog. All right, guys, so he drove it out, got the lights on, windshield wipers moving. Woohoo! Man, I still can't believe that the buy now price was $2,000 for this gigantic run and drive RV. So, like I said, back in the day, it was worth like what, almost $250 or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to say, guys. It was a lot. We definitely do some more research, but the depreciation on it is insane. But at the same time, there's still a lot of great parts on it, and it's run and drive, so that's perfect. Now we'll go get the title and then make our way back to the shop. Nice. I'm excited. Let's check it out. All right, guys. So we're building air pressure, but I definitely hear a leak, and you can see that moving around. So one of these hoses is probably dry rotting a little bit of the fittings or something, but we're still building pressure and it's able to keep up, so that's good. Because that is our brakes. Zephyr. Sweet. Definitely need to figure out how to put on my dealer plate. I didn't bring any bolts with me, kind of forgot. Next part of the challenge. But look at this thing. It is on, it is running. So it says check engine light is on, but the battery was dead. He actually had to jump it, he said. Somebody left the lights on. Low air. Oil's normal, voltage is normal. Air pressure does look okay. It could be the leveling system with low air, it could be something else, but that seems okay. Our jacks are not down, which is nice. Sweet. All right, got myself a little jump box. We have a fire extinguisher there. Air pressure still okay, so that's great. Like I said, check engine light is on, but we won't worry about that. I still think that's the slide control right there, but we're not gonna worry about the slide right now. Our main goal is getting back to the shop in one piece, and then we could go through everything and check it all out, go through all the drawers and just see what we bought for buying out $2,000. So after fees, it's still close to $3,000, but still really cool. Oh wow, this is open, but no water's coming in. Still has those little covers on top. Nice. Look at the condition of this. These couches alone are worth money. So many things here and there to part out for money, but right now we're just looking at it as a solid piece, you know, and then we'll go through all this stuff. Just stuff everywhere. Fantastic. So able to find some bolts. So we're good there. Just make sure all our stuff is closed. Huge compartments. What is this? Like a giant breaker. Something is off, but like I said, we're not gonna worry about that right now. Well, it doesn't come open when we're driving. Oh boy, we'll go slow. Tiffin motors. Dang. So we're swinging around. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's hit the road. Man, this thing's a beast. Just so massive. Crazy. right, I heard the step go in. Time to sit down and go for a ride. All right, hit the brake. Air brakes down, hit and drive. Oh, we're rolling. A little shaky, a little bouncy. Oh boy. But we are riding. Sheesh. Definitely a little bouncy, but we are going on gravel and bumps and stuff. But to have windshield wipers that are working and a front windshield that's intact, that's a nice change. Okay, nice and easy. Let's take it slow. What an adventure. Brakes are working nicely. Road looks clear. Let's ride. So far, so good. Yeah, we are definitely bouncy. I think the air suspension is probably leaking, and that's why it's a rough ride right now. But there's two different systems, so that's okay. Sheesh. Alright guys, I definitely hear something rattling in the front, so I want to check that out. But so far so good. Could be an open drawer or something else like that. It didn't sound too bad, it was just kind of flapping and rattling, if you hear it or not. But my air pressure is built up nicely, so it's no longer low air, which is nice. Let's just do a quick pit stop and check the tires, make sure everything's good. So far, nice. All right, guys. So far, our 5-minute road drive was good. Like I said, I heard something up front though, a little bit rattling, banging kind of thing. Felt like it was coming from over here. Oh yeah, look at that. We might lose our Harley Davidson front little sticker thing, but it probably got clipped. I mean, that's super low. Again, I think the air suspension is going on, probably a little leak there, which shouldn't be too bad to fix, but I think we're riding kind of low. We should be a little higher. Definitely low down right now. Even the back you can see is a lot higher. So hence why it's kind of a rough ride right now and we're a little low. So we'll have to watch out for speed bumps for a low rider. We'll go slow. But man, we are moving. But let's get it back to the shop as soon as we can and try to get it under some cover because we are letting in some rain. Obviously it's getting wet and we want to cause further damage, but just gonna go slow. Man, need some tape for sure to just get everything secure. We'll take it easy. Not going on highway, nothing like that. Back roads. Let's keep going. All right, guys, let's try to go nice and slow, nice and slow. Yeah, air pressure is going down slowly, but it builds back up again. I don't know, whatever. Let's ride. Man, started with just a walk around, trying to find some stuff, and it ended up like this. Jeez, I had no idea I was gonna be driving this home, guys, this week at all. But, you know, just kind of see what's out there, bid it, win it, get a good deal, and take it home. Yeah, the little thing is flapping hard. That's okay. If that's our biggest problem, we'll be just fine. Brakes are good, engine's doing good. We're not even warming up. Yeah, we're still nice and cool. Temperatures are good. Oh boy. Let's just hug the right side and go slow. Wow, guys, this thing is huge. I literally had to go to a park to turn around because I can't get to the shop just going straight at it. So quick little detour, but that's not a problem. It's just literally to turn around. I had to back up on the road even just to make it here. Wow, massive. Probably close to like 40 feet. All right, here we go, guys. Made it to the shop. Good thing we've cleaned up a little bit, so not too crowded. I still got some other projects everywhere, but just had to have this one. Nice. What? Backup camera for the win. All right, guys, we have made it back to the shop. Temperature gauges still aren't working, so that's kind of weird, but we're here, we're safe, in one piece. Beautiful, guys. We're here back in the shop, like I said, safe and sound. Just a little bit of fiberglass work, you know, it's got a little bit of work to do for sure. It's an older vehicle, but awesome. Honestly, super stoked about it. There's so much potential, so much good parts on it, and it's running all together. So that's another huge bonus that we have. So, wow. I barely made it though with the turning though. It's so long. It's huge. It'll back up a little bit here and there, but yeah, we'll get this going, figure it out. I want to open it up, check out the leveling jacks, check out all the other stuff that we have, see the good and check out the bad, you know, see if this thing plugs in, see what it does. But hey, at least the tires are good and we made it here safely. Nothing that bad, you know. You look a little bald, not gonna lie. Hope they're not originals. Dang, but no blowouts, you know, there's so many things that could have went wrong, but thankfully, thank the Lord, we're here, safe and sound. All right, guys, luckily it stopped raining. It's been raining for days, but we got to get this thing sealed up and at least stitched back together and prevent it from getting even more water damage, get the dehumidifier in there and get this thing somewhat together because we have plenty of other projects still going on and we have to park it for a little bit, but looks like this bar right here is supposed to be more on this side, so we'll pull that out, push this back in, get it all kind of roughly where it needs to be, patch it up, and get this thing at least waterproof somewhat for now. And that should push over this side too a little bit. Not too bad, we'll get it. But I do want to start it, see if the leveling jacks work. Since we're here, might as well open it up, check it out, and see what $2,000 winning bid gets us. Definitely need to clean all this up too. Let's see if it still has power because they had to jump it. Oh yeah. So turn our lights off, everything else off. Going through little checks. Come on, buddy. No. Dang. That is unfortunate. Next part, let's find where the batteries are and jump it off because he actually did it for us. So let's check out what's behind all these doors, this monster of a unit. Let's start number one. Most of the shocks are bad, but this one's okay. Nice little compartment for not much, I guess. Door number two. Oh, some heavy doors, like solid metal. Wow, check out all those batteries. That seems like it's the engine itself, and those are the coach. So the inside parts, it looks like it slides out and everything, and wow, a lot of batteries. Pretty cool. Nice. Another heavy door. All right, this one actually is staying, and it's the inverter. So we're going from 12 volts to 120 or 120 to 12. Either way, inverter. Nice. And our generator is working, so that's pretty awesome. This one we've seen, doesn't really want to close too much. It's just that big panel of breakers, which is off right there. I don't know what that's for, but we'll see if something's not working. We'll know that there's a breaker panel right there in the center of it all. Oh man, nice. This one actually opened by itself. This is huge. It's like a bunkhouse in here. Crawl underneath there, no problem. We could probably check out the floor if we go under there too and see what's going on with that kitchen area. But it's looking nice. Pretty sweet. And then another one over here. There we go. Shocks are staying. Seems like there's something over here. Generator exhaust system. Breathe easier. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow, so much space here. That's crazy. And this third one's just an extension of that giant cabinet space. Some other stuff going on, some blocks of wood. That's nice to always, maybe for the leveling jacks and things like that, which I do want to test out as well. Zephyr. We already checked out the generator area, and this actually slides in and out, which is pretty sweet. And this is the controls for it, and some more fuses, relays, things like that, which add up really quick. Sometimes the little modules and fuses are like $500, $600. Pretty crazy. Yeah. This doesn't want to open all the way, but wow, that is a massive propane tank. No joke. It's the largest one I've ever seen. And you can see the feet right there. Nice. A lot of these need to be readjusted and oh man, I really closed that time, huh? There it goes. Come on. Okay, here we go. And all right, so this is just that other side. Probably those two, right? Yeah, just connecting to it. Yep. And same thing, this would be, well, this one says water connection, so that should just, whatever, let's just open it, guys. Storage, like we thought. Something else on top over there. Wow, that's probably for the slide motor right there. Hopefully that all works. So we'll test out the leveling, we'll test out the slide, and we'll see. I still haven't seen where the main power cord is. Oh, this should be it. Like the 50 amp plug, where you could just plug into it if you're out of sight or something. This looks rough. But all the sewer connections, water pump, something going on over here. He was definitely doing some things. Somebody, a little light, some more parts, another water pump probably right here. Yeah. All right, that makes sense. So that's basically all of the drawers. But where is the power cord? And no way. So squished over here in the back. Took a little hit, but it is there. That is the power cord right there. Probably our 50 amp, but it's plugged in right now, so it's just a little adapter right there. Okay, so they're going from 50 to 30 amp. Pretty cool. All right, guys, we got ourselves a little bit of patchwork going on. Kind of just snug it in there and taped it up, just so we don't get any water, rain. Keep it safe from the elements. Overall, the roof looks pretty good. Just this corner over here, but good pressure washer. This thing's looking nice. All right, guys, now to tackle this back room, just to basically try to tuck it back in and see what we're dealing with and see what's going on. It looks overwhelming right now, but I'm sure it'll look a lot better in a moment. All right, guys, we're inside the motorhome. We got it started running. I had to put like 2 trucks on it because that battery was dead, but no big deal. And going through it, here's the slide control. Can you believe it? Inside the cabinet, there's a little controller over here. So let's see if this will work. In, out, and, oh, turn it on. Turn the key on. There it goes. Turn the key on and look at that. Quiet. Man, it's purring. It's just like so smooth coming right out. Beautiful. Slide is coming right out like it's supposed to. That's awesome. So I'm really happy about that. Then we can turn the lights on and just get this thing cleaned up a little bit. See what it looks like. Just a little bit of work to it. All right, guys. Got it cleaned out a little bit. And man, not gonna lie, it's looking so much better with just a little bit of TLC. Obviously, we need some batteries for that smoke detector, which is pretty normal. Happens all the time, but literally $2,000 wooden bed. Here you go. You got underglow lights, you have legit tile, dinette. I mean, just the interior itself, you have that money. So I think it's a good deal. And we are still running and driving. Generators running, powering everything. I got the heat pump to work. It's got basically propane or heat pumps, which is nice. And this came together pretty good too, I would say. Not bad. It's got a little stilt supporting it kind of thing, and just tucked it back, and so you could have a vision what it could be. Still obviously needs a lot of work and to, you know, properly make it put together, but just depends on what you want to put into it. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. Sweet. So much cabinetry space, so much mirrors everywhere. This is like a little sauna in here. The lights turn on when you open it up. I think that's a central vacuum system for back in the 20s. 25 years old. Crazy. Little drawers coming in and out. Big old refrigerator. I don't know if this works or not. Oh yeah, look at that. Mode yet. Nice. Refrigerator is working properly as well. Still some loose tiles here. If I just glue it down or something, I mean, not too bad. But yeah, it looks great. I'm very happy with it. Let's see if this TV will work now. Oh yeah, the nostalgic sound pew for the box TVs. Brings back memories. Oh yeah, that's static. There it is. Action. TV video. Yeah, this TV's probably seen better days. But there she is, guys. All right, guys, there it is. I mean, it opens up very nicely, cleaned it up, and it looks so much better. I'm honestly very happy with it because a lot of stuff could have been broken, out of service, whatever, but seems to be working really nicely. I mean, 2 sets of couches, you got tile floors, really good condition. All the lights are working, heat, AC, pretty awesome. I like it. Convention oven for back in 2000. That's like even unheard of. So nice little kitchen area, beautiful. I'm very happy with it. Lots of potential, and it really depends what you're gonna do with it. So you don't have to get it back to OEM factory specs. You could just kind of retrofit this room for something else you want, but overall, yeah, a lot of potential. So you do have the engine down there, but it depends what you want to do with it. Nice. Very sweet. But unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we have for this episode. We still have other projects that we're working on, and this is good. It's not going to go anywhere, so no big deal. But make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, leave some comments down below, guys, and we'll catch you next time.